Of course, McIntyre's going to have a complaint again, so maybe this isn't over still. Yeah.
Oh my God. Do you want to see Cody Rhodes and Drew McIntyre again?
The fans are growing tired of it too.
How many times can he come out, be the ass kicker, say he always tells the truth and he's going to win the title and all this other shit, and he never wins the title, he never wins a match, he never proves his point. He gets made a fool of.
Yeah, that's the
Bianca
problem.
Belair.
She has that finger injury. That's what happened to her. Apparently, she might have to retire off of this finger. There were reports floating around that, there's no timetable for her return. That's speculation.
I'm just thinking about The Undertaker wrestling with a mask over his orbital socket. And this bitch don't want to wrestle with an injured finger.
You don't know. Fingers are very important.
Probably of the year.
So at one point during the match, Dominic grabs a chair because he's trying to do the Eddie Guerrero spot. So he goes out, he grabs a chair while the referee's checking on Penta. He throws a chair to Rusev and then fakes like he's hurt. And then the ref's like, it's a triple threat match. It's legal. So basically, he just threw the weapon to Rusev. And Rusev used it. Put to rest, Jey Uso has the worst spear in the industry because Punk did a spear tonight. And boy, was that. As a matter of fact, I think Punk went backwards. It's supposed to be the other way around. Right. I think he ricocheted backwards.
Let's talk about Saturday night's main event. We're still in Utah. Walkers are Cody Rhodes, Drew McIntyre, because of course they're having the undisputed title match. We have Tiffany Stratton and Jade Cargill. They're having their girl match. Penta, who is sipping coffee, then Dominic Mysterio, then Rusev, because they have the Intercontinental title three-way. And then Punk and Jey Uso, it was a mirror shot, and they're vying for the World Heavyweight title. And this was actually in order of the card. That was interesting.
Good for them.
So yeah, we start with Cody Rhodes versus Drew McIntyre, undisputed title. McIntyre tried a couple times to get Cody to disqualify himself, but of course Cody didn't. McIntyre Claymore Cody, point blank. Cody kicked out, no problem. Then he tried to Claymore Cody through the announce desk again. Cody countered with a nut shot, blatant one. And then Cody got sent through the announce desk. They teased a count out. Of course, Cody beat the count. And then Cody goes for a Cody cutter. His knee gave out. Ref interfered with McIntyre, allowing Cody to recover. And Cody hits a Cody cutter. Then there's a ref bump. McIntyre tries to use the title belt on Cody while the ref's out, but Cody thwarts McIntyre, ends up DDTing the Scottish Warrior on the belt. And then the ref miraculously recovers right around this point. And then Cody wins with a single crossroads.
Yep. After he DDT'd him on the belt. So at least there's that.
There is that, but single crossroads.
So, of course, McIntyre's going to have a complaint again. So maybe this isn't over still. Yeah.
Oh, my God. Do you want to see Cody Rhodes and Drew McIntyre again?
If they do, then McIntyre has to win at some point. They can't just keep having McIntyre lose. That's not good for him to keep losing.
Why not? That's what they're doing anyway.
I don't know.
When's the last time McIntyre won a fucking match?
I don't know when the last time was, but I remember he won a kind of a high-profile match. Maybe it was Priest.
That was a long-ass time ago.
But yeah, they can't keep jobbing out McIntyre. At some point, he's got to win a match. Win the title.
It's crazy.
If they're going to keep doing this.
I just don't understand why you just keep having him lose. He's legit like top 5 best on the roster right now. You just have him being a joke.
Yeah, best on the roster, looks as legit as they get. Yeah, if they're going to keep going with it, he's got to win at some point. It's just getting ridiculous. The fans are growing tired of it too.
How many times can he come out, be the ass kicker, say he doesn't lie, and he always tells the truth, and he's going to win the title and all this other shit, and he never wins the title, he never wins a match, he never proves his point. He gets made a fool of.
Yeah, that's the problem. That's what I'm saying. He's got to win at some point if they're going to keep doing this. Or, yeah, he's going to lose his credibility.
If he hasn't already.
I think he's got a little bit left, but yeah.
Jade Cargill beat Tiffany Stratton somehow, which was pretty obvious since they were playing the Stratton injury thing.
Yep, still playing the injury angle. This was pretty much a squash match. I mean, I didn't watch it too hard, but I don't remember Stratton really getting any offense. And it lasted about 5 minutes, so.
Is Stratton legit injured?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I suspect Cargill will do exactly what Stratton did with the title, which was nothing.
Well, she's heel, so I was thinking, being heel, who's she going to go up against? Because technically she wouldn't have the Nia Jax match because she's heel, but I don't think they care too much about that, and they'll do Nia Jax anyway.
What happened to Bianca Belair?
She has that finger injury. That's what happened to her.
You're
No.
fucking kidding me.
She's got a hurt finger. What do you want from her? Apparently, she might have to retire off of this finger because there were reports floating around that, there's no timetable for her return.
For a finger.
This is today. They reported, hey, finger's a very important digit. Now, it is possible that something else is going on than a finger injury. Maybe something's happened and they want to keep it a secret. So she's just been out and they haven't put anything on the internet. Maybe her and Montez Ford had a really good night and then she's had to be out 9 months to recover from that night. And then now she's got to get herself back in shape, but they don't put anything on the internet because they just don't want people to know. That's speculation.
I'm just thinking about the Undertaker wrestling with a mask over his orbital socket. And this bitch don't want to wrestle with a injured finger.
You don't know. Fingers are very important. She's got to recover. And
she doesn't do any top rope
you don't know how
moves.
bad it is.
She ain't climbing the ropes.
I've tried to be nice about it. She is the NIL athlete. So maybe that finger injury was like, I don't really need this wrestling thing. I don't know.
DDP wrestled night in and night out with broken ribs.
Yeah. It does seem a little bit odd, such an injury.
Well, you just think you could like tape that shit up or something. Like she doesn't climb the top ropes. She doesn't do a whole bunch of flips and shit. She's a power wrestler. Maybe her stupid move.
Well, she has the 450 that she does sometimes.
I just know Undertaker wrestled with a fucking broken orbital socket.
He sure did. But they have that face mask for that. They don't have anything for a finger, a splint.
Yes, they do. They got that metal thing. The metal thing with the foam.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm talking about.
Maybe she doesn't want to take that chance.
I think she's a wuss.
There you go.
Penta versus Rusev versus Dominic Mysterio, Intercontinental Championship. Well, Dominic won, of course. Rusev had Penta in the Accolade. Dominic went to the timekeeper area, rang the bell, which made Rusev think he won. So then, he starts celebrating, and the ref's confused and shit. And he realized what happened, and he got pissed off and started whooping Dominic's ass. Well, and Penta ended up with the timekeeper hammer, and he tried to nail Dominic with it, but he accidentally hit Rusev. So Dominic takes out Penta, he hits Rusev with the frog splash, and he gets the win. By far the best finish of the night, probably of the year.
So at one point during the match, and it's a triple threat match, so Dominic, he grabs a chair because he's trying to do the Eddie Guerrero spot, cheat to win. So he goes out, he grabs a chair while the referee's checking on Penta. He throws a chair to Rusev and then fakes like he's hurt. And then the ref's like, it's a triple threat match. It's legal. So basically, he just threw the weapon to Rusev, and then Rusev uses it.
Yeah, Rusev's like,
so
I
like
got you,
that backfired on.
Oh, no shit.
And Dominic finds another way to outsmart both Rusev and Penta, this time with the ringing of the bell. He actually got a lot of people, too, because even the fans, you can see, they were like, what? No!
I wouldn't mind seeing Rusev win.
I think at the end, he probably will win.
You think so?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, they advertised the next Saturday night's main event will be John Cena's last match. So there's that. Did we talk about who his alleged opponent's going to be?
I don't think we did. But they announced how they're going to get to that opponent. So there's that. Announced that there will be a 16-man tournament starting on, I believe, Raw. And the winner of said tournament will be his last opponent. And they specifically said there will be people from Raw, SmackDown, NXT, and people who aren't even in WWE. So probably some people from TNA.
Think Mr. Iguana will be there?
He might. Probably. I mean, 16 people, there's a lot of open spots for people like that. I mean, unless you're bringing Edge in. I don't know who out of the company would have ties with Cena. Maybe Matt Cardona.
Do they need to have ties with Cena?
I don't know. Maybe this is the tie, is that they're winning this final tournament thing. But we will talk more when we see who's in it. There's already rumors of who's going to win the tournament. Gunther.
Which that should be interesting. If they do anything with it, or is Gunther just going to wrestle John Cena and that's it? They'll go back to losing to Sami Zayn.
Well, he's been pretty protected, I would say, all in all.
Oh, he lost to Jey Uso. Sami Zayn, when Sami Zayn ended his streak and did nothing with that. Yeah, Jey Uso took his title, did nothing with the title.
What do you mean? He yeeted every week.
CM Punk took his title, and Punk immediately lost the title.
Well, you can see though, there's not a lot of people who have beat him.
We'll just see what happens. So we have Jey Uso versus CM Punk, World Heavyweight Championship. Punk won. I don't know about you, but this was very boring for me. They kicked out of each other's moves. They did each other's moves. Punk actually made me believe that he was beaten to a pulp. I appreciated that. There was no Bronze. There was no Jimmy. Not even LA Knight.
Well, yeah, it was going to be a clean night. It started slow, but I thought they picked it up at the end. It got interesting for me at the end. I think we can put to rest that Jey Uso has the worst spear in the industry because Punk did a spear tonight, and boy was that
That's not
boy
fair, though.
was
That's
that
not his
bad.
move.
Yeah, he was doing Jey Uso's move after Jey Uso did his move, but boy, did that look not good. As a matter of fact, I think Punk went backwards from the spear. It's supposed to be the other way around, but I
Right.
think he ricocheted backwards.
Yeah, there's just something about it, man. The whole show. I know we're not supposed to expect anything exciting, but fuck, man, I'm so sick of these shows not having anything exciting.
Well, I do give them credit in the fact that this was the first Peacock exclusive Saturday Night's Main Event. And with that, there weren't as many commercials. They only did their commercials like after the matches. So it wasn't basically like they do on Raw and SmackDown where they do their entrances and then a big move at the beginning of the match and then go to commercial.
Yeah.
And then maybe another commercial at some point. But they didn't do that. It was just match and then the commercials were in between to the next match. So I do like that change because the Saturday Night's Main Event was basically a commercial all the time, but they made that change because they weren't on NBC. So yes, that is a good change there.
I miss Jesse Ventura too.
Yeah, it's funny that he hasn't really been back since he criticized the steel cage match.
Don't have stupid ideas to criticize, and that won't happen. Well, that was Saturday night's main event. Next week, we have ECW's Barely Legal, 1997. Main event was Stevie Richards versus the Sandman versus Terry Funk, three-way dance. The winner immediately faces Raven for the ECW World Heavyweight title. And that is it.
There you go.